Your brand has a pulse. Your story has a voice. Does your media reflect your excellence? Welcome to Vibrant's Creative Services. We bridge the gap between imagination and professional reality. From cinematic corporate documentaries and high-fashion photography to precision drone inspections and event live streaming. We bring the gear, the grit, and the vision. Don't just exist in the market. Dominate it. Vibrant's Creative Services. Professionalism amplified. WhatsApp us at 0750 151458.
The hen drops from the roost inside the coop, her claws scraping against the wooden floorboards worn smooth by generations of such landings. Dust motes rise in the slanted morning light, piercing through a crack in the wall. Her comb, a fleshy, serrated crown atop her head, is a deep, vibrant red, a physiological signal of reproductive readiness. As she shakes her speckled feathers into place and steps over the sleeping forms of other hens, her beak opening in a silent, reflexive gaping. Outside, the farmyard is waking. She emerges into the penned run, her eyes set on the sides of her head, providing a nearly panoramic view. One eye catches a shadow, a hawk's silhouette circling high above, and a low, guttural warning croak vibrates in her throat. The other hens pause, heads tilting to scan the sky. The shadow passes. The moment of tension dissolves, and the flock resumes its scratch and peck pilgrimage across the dusty earth. The hen's beak is a precision instrument. It pecks at a fragment of quartz, swallowing the grit, which will lodge in her gizzard to grind her food. As she finds a patch of clover, tearing the leaves with a sideways tug. Her intake is constant, a methodical processing of the yard's offerings, but her focus is turned inward. Deep within her abdomen, a biological assembly line is at work. An oocyte, a yolk, has been released from her ovary and is traveling through the oviduct. As it moves, it is coated in layers of albumen, the egg white, then surrounded by two membranes. In the shell gland, or uterus, the process reaches its apex, the deposition of calcium carbonate. The hen's body mobilizes its reserves. Calcium leached from her very bones is transported through her bloodstream to the shell gland, where it is precipitated out, crystal by microscopic crystal, onto the surface of the forming egg. The shell, a calcareous fortress, grows over the course of many hours, its minute pores allowing for future gas exchange. The hen feels the insistent weight of it, a physical demand that drives her behavior. She abandons the flock and returns to the coop. Inside, the light is dim. As she approaches a nest box, a wooden cubicle lined with straw. As she turns in a tight circle, her claws excavating a shallow depression. Then she settles, her breast feathers fluffing to create a warm, insulating seal against the straw. Her body tenses. A rhythmic, muscular contraction begins, a wave of pressure traveling down her oviduct. Her vent, a multi-purpose orifice, everts slightly. The egg, oriented with the large end first, emerges. It is a glistening, wet object, momentarily soft. But in the air, the calcium shell hardens to its final, brittle state. It drops into the straw with a soft thump. The hen sits motionless for a moment, then rises, briefly inspects the newly laid egg with a single peck, and steps out of the box, her immediate task complete. She rejoins the flock, her body already beginning the process anew, pulling more calcium from her bones to build the next egg. Weeks pass. The days accumulate. The hen's red comb fades slightly. A different drive, a hormonal surge of equal power, now governs her actions. She does not return to the flock after laying. Instead, she remains in the nest box, her body spread over a clutch of a dozen eggs she has accumulated, one per day. Her feathers are fluffed, her wings held slightly away from her body to maximize coverage. Her skin temperature rises, the heat transferring through the shells to the developing embryos within. She is a study in immobile vigilance. She turns the eggs meticulously with her beak, a necessary shifting to prevent the embryos from sticking to the shell membrane. Her eyes, though half-lidded, are alert. A rat scuttles along the far wall. The hen's reaction is instantaneous. Her feathers puff out, doubling her visible size, and a ferocious, guttural hiss erupts from her throat as she strikes out with her beak, a sharp, accurate jab. The rat freezes, then retreats into the shadows. The hen settles back, her brood safe. A calf, months older now, ambles past the open coop door, curious. It lowers its large head to peer into the dim space. The hen does not hiss or strike. She merely watches, a low, continuous, throaty murmur vibrating in her chest, a sound of pure brooding assertion. The calf, finding no reward for its curiosity, wanders back to its mother in the sunlit field. The hen remains, a living incubator, her world reduced to the curvature of the eggs beneath her, the warmth she generates, and the unblinking defense of the life within.
Your brand has a pulse. Your story has a voice. Does your media reflect your excellence? Welcome to Vibrant's Creative Services. We bridge the gap between imagination and professional reality. From cinematic corporate documentaries and high-fashion photography to precision drone inspections and event live streaming, we bring the gear, the grit, and the vision. Don't just exist in the market. Dominate it. Vibrant's Creative Services. Professionalism amplified. WhatsApp us at 0750 151458.